Good morning. Morning Musings by Melinda. It is December 21st, heading down to the finish line on getting things ready for Christmas. And I want to tell you that I wish you the merriest of Christmas and the happiest of New Year's. And I wanted to give you a little quote this morning because I think we tend to, on my Facebook page, lean a little bit into Christianity, and I appreciate that I am a Christian. However, I never negate anybody else's faith or traditions, and I'm not trying to be politically charged by saying Merry Christmas. I don't think we should. I think that everybody should honor each other's holiday, their religious traditions, and the things that we have in common as human beings are heartfelt connections and well-thought communications of good cheer no matter what. So I wanted to quote Rabbi Jonah Sachs this morning because I love this quote so much. And by the way, then I'm going to take some of your questions for the morning, okay? Here's Rabbi Jonah Sachs' quote that is just amazing. The test of faith is whether I can make space for difference. Can I recognize God's image in someone who is not in my image, whose language, faith, ideals are different from mine? If I cannot, then I have made God in my image instead of him to remake me in his. Think about that. It's an amazing quote that we need to be honorable and respectful to each other and the differences in our religious faith and belief system. As long as there is goodness in our hearts and true intentions to the brotherhood of man, then we shouldn't make it a politically charged issue. So how about a couple of questions I would love to answer? Good morning from New York, Anne. Hi, Tina. Mary Patricia is your mother. Let's see. Let's take a look at your mother. Did your mother always have a twinkle in her eye? Like when I tap into her, she has this twinkle in her eye, like always with a little inner joy inside of her heart. And I think Christmas time and this time of year was very important to her, and that she used to enjoy good cheer. And I'm seeing a dove, and so I think perhaps there was something with a dove or peace in her message to you this morning. Thank you, Tina. I'm glad you said yes. And so she wants you to know that she is absolutely happy in heaven and doing well and is grateful. She's a grateful person. She's got a lot of gratitude and graciousness in her, in her heart, okay? And let's see, I'm getting the name Norma, and I don't know whose mother is Norma or if somebody has a Norm or a Norma. And I am getting Bill and Anna, your dog, Vincenzo. What a lovely name for a dog. I love that. Vincenzo went across the Rainbow Bridge with, if a dog can have a sense of humor, Vincenzo has a sense of humor. How interesting. Went across the Rainbow Bridge feeling grateful for life well served after you and Vincenzo connected. And so I think that animal is the epitome of a companion animal. So awesome. Okay. Hoshtami, thank you for watching. How are you? Your dear friend, Norma, Cindy, is she on the other side? Because I'm having somebody from the other side saying hello. If that's your friend Norma, she says hello. Okay, so that's awesome. Hi, Gail. How are you today? Gail, I'm seeing something with a man on the other side who is saying an apology to you, making an amends somehow. Also, Gail, there might be somebody that had some alcohol issues or something, okay? And I'm seeing someone in a uniform. You know what, Tina? She may come in cardinals, but today I'm seeing a dove, so watch for the dove coming, okay? Hi, Paige. Your mother always is near you and says hello to you and loves on you all of the time, okay? Christina, your son, Did he have tats? Was there tattoos on? Did your son have tattoos? Is that who I'm seeing? There's a boy on the other side. He's young, somewhere between 18 and 25, that has tattoos. He was a gifted person, but also had a lot of difficulty in life. Just because he was empathic and could feel other people's feelings, and probably used some drugs or alcohol to shut out the world, so to speak. Had father issues, hoping that his mother is watching so that he can say that he's safe and sound and that he's sorry and that he loves them. So hopefully whoever's son that is recognizes, okay? I think your mom is back and forth on crossing soon, but the answer would be yes, within the next 4 or so months, okay? And then there is a Mary. I'm seeing somebody named Mary, and I think Mary is somebody's grandmother, and she used to say the rosary. And then I'm seeing a Bill. And Bill had something with his heart or his lungs, and he's saying hello to you. And Desiree, was your brother depressed or had some depression before he left? And who had the accident with a motorcycle? So if you guys know that. And something with a rose. Does somebody know who Rose is, or somebody that loves roses? And let's see, there's a Jason or a Jake or a Jay, okay? And let's see, Carol, prayer requester, please, my husband has a 5th interview tomorrow with the same company he's been interviewing with. Well, Carol, 5 interviews is pretty significant. I think it's just between him and one other person, but he's got the edge on it. So I'm going to say a prayer for you on that, okay? Let's see. Motorcycle is your ex, Brian, and okay, let me just tell you that he's trying to say that he's sorry to you, and that there was a bad breakup, or he felt badly about something, okay? And so he wants to tell you that, okay? What are you confused about, Antonita? I will pray for you, but, honey, when you're in a state of confusion, it means you're in a state of grace. It means that the universe will show you where your next step is, okay? All right, so your great-great-grandma Rose, very nice. Okay, I noticed your name for a reason, Hoshtami. So your great-great-grandma Rose is like a guardian angel to you, okay? So just want you to know that. Bill is your dad that died of lung cancer. Okay, Natalie. He is absolutely, well, 2 things. There's a uniform around him. I don't know if he was ever in the military or his father was. And there's something about a letter that was written or a note that was written. And there's something about his hand or his hands. Were you holding his hand, or somebody was holding his hand, okay? Okay, will I find my son's dog Milo after a fatal accident? Been desperately searching. Brenda, I'm not sure you're going to be able to find Milo. And I'm sorry that your search is been hard for you, but I feel that Milo is doing just fine. Natalie, Bill was in the Navy. Very good. Okay. So let me just try to connect with Milo for a second. Jason is your brother, Karen. Perfect. Okay, good. All right, Milo, come to me energetically. I can't find Milo either, sweetheart, but I do want to say to you that Milo seems to be fine, okay? All right. Now, you notice, guys, as I am doing this, I will absolutely tell you the truth, so don't ask a question, because I'm not a Fruit Looper and Wind Chimer. I don't go out in Fruit Loops and Wind Chimes, okay, guys? Anna Meek, hi, baby. How are you? Has your father hurt his ankle or his knee? There's something about your father's ankle or his knee. Trudy, your brother is found what he was looking for from within his self. Sheila, there's 2 important months for you coming up. One is April and one is July. Okay, so those are your important energy months. Those are some changes for you within a relationship with yourself, which is the most important aspect. Okay, Margaret. Margaret, do you know who Pat is? There's something with a Pat, a Patty, a Patricia, something with a Patrick. I don't know if that's your mom, but that's when I look at your name, what I get, okay? All right, and let's see here. Brenda, you lost your daughter-in-law in an accident. I'm just getting the name Shannon. I'm just going to throw that out. I don't think it's your daughter-in-law, but I'm just getting somebody named Shannon that wants to say something. And I'm also getting a Melissa and a Tom, just so that we know where we're going, so that if there's anybody that is... okay, good. Oh, it's Kirk. Okay, Annemiek, it's Kirk. Good. Okay. Rose, will you give me your son's name, please? And do you know who Michael is? And I just lost who I was talking to, the daughter-in-law on the other side. Hold on. Oh, she's trying to give signs. There's something about her cell phone, and something about the number 11, okay? Something about that, all right? So I'm sorry, it took me a minute as I skipped around there, okay, guys? Okay. John is his name. Okay, is his name John Michael, Rose? Or do you know who Michael is around John? Let me just tap into John for just a second. But there's something about John's eyes. Did he have particularly beautiful eyes or something with his eyes? He's showing me his eyes. Also, John comes to you in dreams. There's a couple dreams that you've had. And something with his t-shirt or t-shirts or something with a t-shirt and sneakers. Okay. All right. Kathy knows Michael. Okay. So, Michael is coming through. Merry Christmas to all, he says. And that's, what his message is. Okay. Francis. Does anybody have something from South America? I'm getting something with Columbia, unless it's Columbus, Ohio, or Columbia University. If anybody has anything like that, okay? All right. Does anybody have a Richard, a Rick, a Dick, who's just reaching out with a hug? Does anybody have a Carol, a Carolyn, a Caroline? And does somebody make quilts or blankets? And is somebody trying to figure out about a real estate transaction? Okay, all right. Sorry, guys. I'm just getting a lot of stuff being thrown in. I kind of let spirit come through me like a train. Jackie, my dad, Richard. Okay, good. Okay, so, but Jackie, you're not trying to make a decision on a real estate issue, are you? There's something about real estate for somebody. Richard is wrapping his arms around you. And who plays piano? Something with piano or guitar, something with music, that's important. Richard is also your brother. Okay, which one is the music person? Okay, which one is the music person? I have a Richard doing the music person, okay? All right, Joe. Okay, Annemiek, your mother likes the quilt that you finished. Good morning, Michelle. Tina, you're in the process of buying a house. Perfect. Okay, that's your nephew, Jackie. Perfect. Okay, good. We're getting somewhere then. Let's see. Your husband wants to buy a house. And gosh, I can't see that. I'm afraid I'm going to bounce myself out. Wait a minute. You know, guys, I'm a boomer. I don't know anything about electronics. Okay, I wanted to rent out, and I'm against it. Well, the interest rates are great, Barbara, and it might be a good investment at this point in time. I'm not going to get involved between you and your husband, but energetically it feels like it would be okay. Oh, let's see. Pat, it might have been your name that I got earlier, because I got the name Pat, but I thought it was when I was looking at Marguerite or something there. I don't know, but anyways, hello, Pat. I pulled out your name a minute ago. Okay, your mother, Charlene Kathleen Bean. Oh, I love that. Kathleen Bean, I love your name because I think that you are a sweet pea and have a great heart. And Charlene also had a great heart, but there's something with someone that has an autoimmune kind of energy, okay? And there's someone that either walked with a cane or something about walking and can walk, and then there's something with someone with the brain, Alzheimer's, dementia, okay? All right, your mother is Pat Tina, great, okay. Good morning and Merry Christmas, Gail. Thank you for wishing me a Merry Christmas. Let's see, Sarah. Actually, you guys, there's something with, not you, Sarah. I'm going to get back to that, but can you, is there something with a murder? Did anybody have anything with a murder? Can you tell me about that? Okay. Shell, I think that Brian sometimes sabotages himself in the future. If you can relate to that, say yes. But I think he's starting to find his way, and his future will be moving in a different way. Okay, I think, Carly, it has something to do with your thyroid. Make sure that that's checked. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so wish I heard from spouse. Okay, hold on, Kim. Kim, did your spouse, was he's sick before he left, and is there something about you changing around your bedroom or doing something with your bed? And is there something about you changing around a picture or a photo of him? And something with a dog, okay? Let's see. Nora, your daughter. How old is she? That's what I want to know. Okay, Carol, your mom's first Christmas in heaven. I'm sorry, baby. I know the first time is very, very, very hard. Okay. My daughter is struggling with health. Sonia, I feel like it's hormones and she needs to get a hormone check, even though I think she might be in her 20s. But I still think, okay, so there's the murder. Brother was murdered in a hit or run. Okay, Desiree, your brother wants you to know that he is doing fine, okay? I'm sorry, Kim. It's a female partner. Okay, all right. Your brother was murdered, Desiree. Hold on, guys. Hold on. And he wants you to know that he immediately went into the light, and he's forgiven, and he's moved on, and he's become filled with light. Kim, if your partner was your wife was ill before she left, and I lost you now, and you did change the bedroom. Is that what you're saying? Okay, very good. Okay, all right. And my longtime boyfriend years ago, Tom, okay, lived close to Columbus. Perfect. He's the one that said hello. I got Columbus and his name. That's great. Okay. Michelle, anything from cousin Marisol? Something about water. She's showing me a lot of water. I don't know if that's where her ashes are or if that's where she's buried, but it feels like something to do with that, okay? All right? Okay. All right, very good. Let's see. Nora is 13. Okay, I think that Nora sometimes suffers from some anxiety, okay? And that it is imperative that she gets some, make sure that her self-esteem is okay. That's what I think with that. Rose, you're saying that your son was also murdered, baby? If that's what you're saying, that John was also murdered. Okay. All right. There's a Jackson, Jackman, Jackie, Jack, okay, all right? Lindsay, Josh. Who is the drug user, Lindsay? That's what I want to ask you, okay? Who is the drug user? Okay, Sarah, honey, I've let you go by 5 times now. Shit, I'm sorry. Let me see. Carmen and Abdul. Honey, there's something about a ring, or something. Yes, there's something about a piece of jewelry, and there's something about a flowy something. She's showing me, Carmen, a flowy scarf, flowy material of some kind. It's a scarf. Has flowers on it. Something with a tea set. Okay, let's see. All right, Manuel. Amends. I'm getting an amends from Manuel. Something that he feels like he didn't do well enough as a dad. Paige Carpentian. Is that how I say it? I've never pronounced it right, Paige. I just love you with all of my heart. Okay. All right. Jackie, it's my pleasure to do this. And thank you for acknowledging that. Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to let a couple of more people step up and say a couple of things. There's something with a Larry, a Lawrence, and it's ridiculous what I'm getting, but I'm getting Sinbad the Sailor, which is really weird, but I'm getting that, so I'm going to give it. Somebody that loved the Wizard of Oz. Someone that was a great baker and took great pride in baking at Christmas time. Sharon, Sherry. Somebody that had a rabbit or something with a bunny rabbit. Stained glass windows, someone who loved the church. Maybe it's a priest. Phil. Someone who had a Chevelle, a Chevy Chevelle, an old car. Someone named Alex. Okay, Sarah, you just wore a scarf to my dad's burial, not flowers on it, but I took my daughter to the tea room a few days. Oh, good, honey. I'm so glad you got that message, so you know that they see that. And I must have maybe got the flowers from somewhere else, but that makes me so happy, honey, that they gave you that confirmation, okay? All right. All right, so he is okay. Everybody's okay. And Cindy Moore's grandma was the baker. And listen, guys, I just love all of you with all my heart. I try to read everything you write me. If you ask me to pray for you, I do it. You know, it may be in the car because, you know, I'm a busy old broad, but I try, okay? All right. And so, again, Manuel said that he was sorry about something. I'm going to say that to you again, okay? Something about being sorry, okay? Kathy loved The Wizard of Oz. It was the theme for her funeral. Yay! Larry was, okay. So here we go. We're getting it all. Okay, you guys. All right. A dear friend collected bunnies. I'm so thrilled that I could do this for you today. I know that you love it, and I know I don't have time for it as much as I would love to. And I hope that you all have a blessed and happy and healthy holiday season and a happy new year. And again, you know, let's open our hearts to everyone of every faith in every way and honor each other. Have a great season. I'll be back the first Monday after the 1st of January.